Have you ever wondered if your energy repels or attracts people to you? Being approachable is a skill. Not everyone is approachable. I'm sure we all know that. Sometimes all you have to do is to look at someone in order to make a decision of whether you're going to walk to them or turn around. So then, when it comes to you, what's your vibe? Does your energy invite people to come to you or make them want to run away?
It's my dream, there are no lies. It's cold and dark, just like ice. I'm inside.
Being approachable is a necessary life skill. It's a communication skill that you can adopt from practice. Why is it important to be approachable? Well, it's not just good for you personally, but you also need to be approachable in order to succeed in your career and pretty much every aspect of your life. Because life is all about working with people. It's either you're dealing with your family members or you're dealing with church friends and family members, or you're dealing with co-workers or random strangers. Ultimately, our daily lives are made of interactions with people. So, your success depends on whether you exude an energy that invites people to want to interact with you positively or the opposite. Are you approachable? What do you think? Let's take a moment to think about it. Are you approachable? What makes a person to be approachable? Sometimes all it takes is a smile. So that's the first point. So if you want to be an approachable person, you have to be conscious of what your body language is saying to others. Having a straight face all the time can be intimidating to others, and this can make it hard for connections or networking to take place. Therefore, as much as you can, please do flash that smile because the world needs it. When you smile at the world will smile back at you. That's just how it works. So that's tip number one. And then tip number two, when it comes to being approachable, you have to have body language that tells the other person that I am interested in you. So body language is step number one. Before you even say anything, someone is going to read your body language to either find out whether you are actually interested in talking to them or you just basically tolerating them. So for example, if someone's body is facing you, that's an indication that they're probably interested in talking to you. They are directing their attention to you. But if you notice that most of the time when people talk to you, your body language is saying something else. For instance, you might be someone who has a tendency of constantly glancing at the phone. That can be off-putting for people, and that can send a message to the other person that I am not interested in you. I'm not interested in what you're saying right now, and that is why I'm directing my energy towards, well, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's so annoying when you're talking to someone and they're on the phone. So guys, if you do that, please don't do that. If you're busy, it's better to tell the other person that, hey, I would love to have a conversation with you, but right now I'm just really preoccupied. Is it okay if you can maybe do this 2 hours later or maybe tomorrow? Then I can give you my undivided attention. If you do so, this this will really make the other person's heart soft towards you because they can see that you're being considerate for them, and this will actually build rapport between you and that other person. But if you continue to pretend like you're listening to someone when you're too distracted by multiple things, especially the phone, then that is going to send the message that this person just doesn't care about me. And as a result, you're not going to be approachable. Okay, so your body language definitely has to speak volumes, and that message that you're portraying to the other person has to clearly be, I am interested in you. Okay, so this here, if you're standing and someone is talking to you and you have a habit of either like just being this, or sometimes it looks okay, but sometimes it sends the message that you closed off. So it's always best to keep your arms open so that people can see that you've got inviting body language. Even just having your hands in front of you is a very safe gesture. Imagine if someone is talking to you and their hands are hidden. That's like suspicious. It can even make you wonder, what are you hiding? So then, if you make sure that your hands are open and visible, then that creates rapport and it makes the other person feel at ease. All right. So what other body language can we think about? The basics, eye contact. So face the person. This thing of glancing at the ceiling, the walls, and all sorts of places apart from looking at the person that you are talking to has to stop. So you have to make sure that you constantly gaze the other person lovingly and not too strong, but make sure that it's a graceful gaze, and that allows the other person to really feel like you are engaged with them. Okay. So the common mistakes that we make as people is that when we meet new people, we try to be interesting. That's not how it works. Like I said in my other video, human beings are inherently quite selfish. Sounds really bad, but actually people are very self-centered in general. So you can use this life hack by just, use it to your advantage. Accept that that's how people are. They're very tuned to themselves. So what you can do, instead of trying to act interesting to the other person, be interested in them, take interest in them. And that actually allows you to know a lot about them and build an authentic relationship based on facts instead of just assumptions of, what you think about the other person. You actually get to know what the other person is all about, and that makes the other person feel so connected to you, because people want to be heard and seen and they love attention. So if you give that to people, naturally they're going to find you to be very approachable and they'll want to come back to you again. Right. Okay. So the last tip for today about being approachable is that you have to make sure that you really treat everyone equally. There's times when you approach someone and you speak to them and they can make you feel like they are above you. So it's almost like someone is talking at you instead of to you. It's not communication at the same level. It's like they have placed themselves here and they are basically talking to you like maybe they're a celebrity and you are the fan, and it's like, don't do that. If you treat people in a demeaning way, that's going to break rapport. So make sure that when people open up to you, you have to show compassion. You have to be at the same level. Don't try to act haughty or act like I'm better than you. That is off-putting. All you have to do is you be humble. Humility is beautiful. It makes you elegant, and it just reinforces the fact that we are all one. We are all sacred. We're all special. So there's no need to approach people and act like you are up there and they are here. So yeah, if you maybe found people running away from you, maybe you might want to check what sort of energy or message you send through to them. Maybe they feel like you look down upon them, or you treat them like they don't know what they're doing, or you treat them like they're less than you. So if people sense that energy, naturally they're going to repel from you. So what we can do to foster charisma, to foster rapport, to make sure that you are super approachable is always be aware of your energy. Smile, exude positive body language that shows that you are attentive to the other person. Listen carefully and be interested in them instead of trying to be interesting. Naturally, when you're interested in people, they will start to take interest in you first. So if you master those principles, I believe that you are going to ace your interpersonal interactions. So thank you so much, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon.